Hey everybody, welcome back to Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. On this lovely Saturday we're going to be taking a look at the Cristobal Seleccione Del Sol. This is actually another Ashton cigar, just a coincidence. This is a Nicaraguan Puro with a sun-grown wrapper. It's in robusto. It's a 5x52. I've had this in my humidor now for a few months, probably 4 or 5 months. And this is actually the first time that I've had this cigar. I've had the San Cristobal Elegancia, but not this. It's just got a mild sweet tobacco smell to it. Although I was picking some fresh rosemary from my garden this morning for a chicken that I got on the smoker, and so it's kind of hard for me to smell. I keep smelling the rosemary off my hands. I better cut it first. Nice clean cut. Now we'll light it. Yeah, it always helps to cut your cigar first, but you know, every now and then we get excited, we get ahead of ourselves, and that's okay. Because it's Saturday, and you know, if the worst mistake you make on a Saturday is trying to light your cigar before you cut it, that means it's a good Saturday. Hopefully everybody had a great week. And now my lighter's dead. Lovely. Alright, well, I'll be right back, and I will get this lit. It's been a tough day. Alright, I'm back. My lighter is now refilled. That's the good thing and the bad thing about this lighter. It uses all of its fuel. It doesn't sputter or spit when it gets low. It just goes out. Now I'm having trouble with it because I just filled it up and didn't let it come back up to room temperature. Perfect draw. Lots of good smoke. You know, it's tasting a little charred, and I'm thinking that's because it was half lit, and then I had to go refill my lighter. So I'm going to give this a minute before I make any judgment about what I'm tasting, because right now it's just tasting a little bit burned. So I'll be back in a little while. Thanks for bearing with me through all my snafus this morning, but you know, it's still a beautiful Saturday, and you know, it's good to be here hanging out in the backyard. So I'll be back in a flash here with some notes on the first third of this cigar. So first, I want to apologize for the fact that you couldn't see my face for the first segment of this review. I thought I'd be clever and put up the umbrella so that I wasn't blinded by the sun, but apparently with the shadow means that you can't see my face. So I took it down and we're good to go. I'm about 25 minutes in. The cigar is just burning fantastically. You couldn't ask for a better burn. The draw is amazing. Just A+ construction. Flavor-wise, not terribly complex. Lots of earth, some kind of deep tobacco, kind of a, I wouldn't call it a musty tobacco, but just kind of a straightforward, plain, deep tobacco, and maybe a little bit of leather here and there, but no major transitions, not a lot of complexity, but a great burn, ton of smoke. I set this down a couple times to go in the house, and came back out a few minutes later, and it was just burning perfectly, so no complaints there, and we will just keep trucking and see what else we get. A lot of good smoke. So I'm about 50 minutes in. No real changes, just a lot of earth and tobacco, minimal leather. Still lots of good smoke. I did one small touch up, but I had the cigar laying down for a while, so that might have been my fault. So far, not terribly complex. No real transitions. I think I paid somewhere in the $9 range maybe for this cigar. So for me, value-wise so far, probably not a rebuy, but it's okay. It's burned well, so it's got that going for it, and it's got a great draw. So we'll finish it out, and I'll come back with some final notes. Okay, so I'm an hour and 10 minutes in, just finishing this up. Again, not terribly complex, just the same earth just driving through all the way. Really a little too much earth for my personal taste. I don't know if it's the sun-grown wrappers or what it is, but I feel like sometimes the taste just kind of builds up on my palate. Generally, when I review cigars, I just drink water because I don't want anything else to influence what I'm tasting. But honestly, I wasn't really enjoying this all that much, and I thought it might benefit from pairing with something. So I actually grabbed this is a Camelback IPA from the Phoenix Ale Brewery. I really like that brewery. That brewer has the same philosophy that I do. So I paired this with an IPA. It's an unfiltered IPA, and it's actually got a little bit more malt character than a regular IPA. So it's, in my opinion, it's better balanced. And since I grabbed this, I'm enjoying the cigar much more. So if you do pick one of these up, again, I think they're somewhere in the $9 range for a single. I recommend pairing it with something. You know, I think it pairs pretty well with an IPA. So again, full-bodied cigar, but not terribly complex, and the flavors didn't really fit my palate for what I'm looking for in a cigar. So I probably won't be picking this up again. But it's still a beautiful Saturday, and it actually pairs pretty well with this beer. So I'm going to finish this up and enjoy the rest of my day. I encourage you to do the same. So as always, make sure you keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a great week, everybody. Good stuff. Okay, for those of you who hung around, got a special treat. Got some beer can chicken here. Oh, it looks like the skin split. I don't think that's ever happened to me, but there you go. That's what was on the smoker the whole time. Don't be jealous. Have a great week. Thanks again for watching.